ASEAN Post held its inaugural forum Reimagining Southeast Asia 2018 on the 29th of November in Kuala Lumpur. This event was live-streamed throughout Southeast Asia. Saifuddin Abdullah, Malaysia's Minister of Foreign Affairs, delivered an exclusive policy brief on ASEAN. In attendance were Daryl Leaking, Minister of International Trade and Industry, Malaysia; Maria Castillo Fernandez, Ambassador and Head of Delegation of the European Union to Malaysia; Narong Sasitorn, Ambassador of Thailand to Malaysia; diplomats from ASEAN and EU embassies, as well as Malaysia's corporate and business elites. The forum officially marked the launch of the ASEAN Post, a regional communications and intelligence platform.
Here, we studied and found a gap, an opportunity to create a platform that not only curates but produces hard-hitting, in-depth data-driven content around the region, a region as culturally and geographically diverse as Southeast Asia.
In his policy briefing, the Malaysian Minister of Foreign Affairs, Saifuddin Abdullah, touched on diplomacy, trade, democracy, and human rights.
And again, we are still trapped in the debate between the fact that some people think that human rights is a Western idea. Some people think that we have our own way of doing human rights. But I think if we were to sit down and comprehend and understand the actual meaning of human rights, we can actually do even more.
2 panels were held on that day. The first panel was titled ASEAN 2025 Reimagining Southeast Asia, which discussed the opportunities and challenges within ASEAN.
Reimagining ASEAN or Southeast Asia.
During this panel, the Ambassador of Thailand to Malaysia, Narong Sasitorn, spoke about Thailand's plans as the country assumes chairmanship of ASEAN next year.
About next year, our theme for the chairmanship would be advancing partnership for sustainability. Of course, advancing means that we have to be more future-oriented. We have to be prepared for the future. We are presented with unprecedented challenges. We talked about industrial revolution, talked about disruptive technologies, and also demographic in ASEAN is changing, and that's also a challenge. So we have to discuss more about how to prepare our region for the future challenges.
In the second panel, the discussions revolved around food security, climate change, and sustainability.
Really, it's about how we as business and as governments interact and impact on the environment, on economic and social issues, but also how those economic and environment and social issues impact on us as governments and as business.
On the panel was Dr. Simon Lord, Chief Sustainability Officer of Sime Darby Plantations, who explained to attendees the vital role of sustainability as the region moves to embrace the 4th Industrial Revolution.